Hey everyone, welcome back to Shade Review. In today's video, we are reviewing the Burberry Scott sunglasses, and the model number here is BE3135. But first off, we gotta thank today's video sponsor, our own website, shadereviewstore.com, the absolute best place to buy designer sunglasses, up to 80% off the original MSRP. Again, our website there is shadereviewstore.com. Check it out. So let's go ahead and pop these sunglasses on face and talk about the dimensions. These have 59mm lenses and then a 14mm bridge. This is very similar to the standard size of the original Ray-Ban Aviator, which have 58mm lenses. The lens size here is going to be just a little bit bigger, and as you can see here, these do have a teardrop pilot shape to them, which is kind of like iconic when it comes to aviator sunglasses, but they're going to be a little bit more irregular than, again, a Ray-Ban Aviator would be. As you can see here, they kind of come out and they're definitely different, and they're not that much different than a pilot shape lens, but you definitely can see when looking closely at them, there's something more disruptive in this frame shape than a traditional Ray-Ban Aviator, and I really do like that about this particular pair of sunglasses. Now, as far as the exact colorway that I have on today's video goes, these have their silver frames and then their dark gray non-polarized polycarbonate lenses. These lenses are going to block 100% of UVA and UVB rays, and they unfortunately do not have an anti-reflective material on the backside of the lens or any real nice coating to them. These are just a very basic Luxottica lens. So if this particular pair of sunglasses, you're paying for the frame quality and not so much the lens quality. You're also, of course, paying for the brand name as well. Now, if we take a closer look at the front of the frames, we can see they have a really interesting rim to them. So they feel very sharp. Not sharp like they're going to cut you, but sharp like they are very high precision and very precise. They also come to a very thin point here on the front. And they also have a lot of linear lines going on as well, which definitely adds a really cool style to these frames. And if we move down to the temples, we can see a Burberry logo and some linear lines there as well. Just a really good looking pair of sunglasses as far as the styling goes. Definitely a really cool and fun interpretation of an aviator pair of sunglasses. Now we take a look at the inner right temple of the sunglasses. We can see they say Burberry, made in Italy, and then the unique serial number is going to be etched into the rest of the frames. They also have very nice and premium 3-barrel all-metal hinges, which feel fantastic when open up and when closing them. Just very substantial and nice. And then here in the inner left temple of the frames, you can see that color-coded model information. Now we also can see they have fully adjustable nose rests. You can actually adjust these to your liking to help get the frames a perfect fit on the face, which is really nice. And right out of the box, these are actually going to be very comfortable for me. And probably my biggest complaint about this particular pair of sunglasses is the fact that my bushy eyebrows make contact with these flat lenses. So here we can see they don't have much of a base curve to them. They are very flat, and because of that, my eyebrows make contact with the lenses, and then if I wear these frames for a couple of hours, the sweat from my eyebrows is eventually going to kind of go down the lens and then cause a little bit of blurriness. And of course you can clean them, but just definitely something that's a little bit annoying. Now, as far as coverage from the sun goes, they're not going to offer the best coverage from sun because, again, they do have a flat base curve to them. So here up top, we can see a pretty big absolute sunlight and unprotected, and then here on the side, again, a very big absolute sunlight and unprotected. So overall, not a very practical pair of sunglasses, which is surprising because it does have an aviator style to it. Now, as far as weight goes, these sunglasses come in at 34.3 grams, so definitely kind of on the heavier side for a pair of aviator sunglasses with polycarbonate lenses. They're not going to be extremely heavy. 34 grams is still a pretty decent weight, and even though they do have those polymer lenses, they're still going to be relatively top heavy here, and that's just because they do kind of have these thick frames that are welded in a couple places, and they're very substantial and solid frames. I don't think they're going to go anywhere, and the hinges are also really solid as well, but definitely a relatively heavy pair of sunglasses. Again, consider the fact that it does have those polycarbonate lenses there. Pricing goes, these are going to run you around $270, but I actually do have these available on our website for a substantial discount off the original MSRP, so make sure to check out shadereviewstore.com if you're interested in buying a pair of these sunglasses for yourself. I think if you can get these frames on sale, they definitely might be a good deal. I really do like the styling of these frames. I actually like a lot of what Burberry is making lately when it comes to their sunglasses, but keep in mind they are owned by Luxottica, which is the same company that owns Persol and Ray-Ban and a lot of other companies as well. And with Burberry, you're definitely spending, $50 to $100 just for the Burberry name, so definitely kind of keep that in mind. If you're looking for a very high quality pair of sunglasses for a really good price, this might not be your option. You're paying a lot of money for the styling, and I do definitely really like the styling of these frames. I do think they look very unique. They kind of remind me of a pair of Cartier sunglasses, which of course would cost, $70 $700, $1,200. They do kind of have that styling to them, especially we got these like with a gold frame, and they do sell these with gold frames as well. But overall, I think this is a really unique and interesting pair of sunglasses, especially the fact that they're able to make a aviator style pair of sunglasses look so unique. But that's all I got for this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give me a big thumbs up down below, and of course, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and then you'll be notified every single time I upload a brand new video just like this one to our YouTube channel. Again, thank you so much for watching the video, and I'll catch you all in the next one.